Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes then. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from Dunlap's grandmother's basement in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Hey, everybody, this Jackie Bros on here.
If you want to get in there, get you some. That's a whole drawer full of Pop-Tarts in there.
I can get any one of them.
Yeah, get it. They're all mixed up. I don't know which flavors is which.
I don't know what I like, chocolate. I don't like the strawberries ones. It's chocolate.
I had them in there with the wrapper still on them, and I was like, if I'm in the middle of the night, sleepy and tired, reach over, my hand flops out of the bed and in this drawer, I can't be fooling around unwrapping some Pop-Tarts. I want it unwrapped already.
Well, I can't tell what's inside of it if it's red or brown. Because I don't like the strawberry ones, and I wouldn't eat them cold anyhow. Take them up, put them in the microwave,
Hand
toast
it
or
to
whatever.
me. Hand it to me.
What?
Give me that one.
Here, eat it.
No, I can tell by this is red.
Well, I don't like red.
Okay.
That's the one I don't like. I want the chocolate
Put
one.
it back in the drawer. Give me another one.
I'm not going to hand these to you. No.
That's a brown one.
Well, it remains to be seen. I don't because if I cut a piece off and it's red inside, I ain't gonna finish it. I'm not gonna eat it because I don't like a strawberry, a red one, whatever it is. I like chocolate.
It's hard to find unfrosted Pop-Tarts these days.
I don't know. I always remember having something on them.
And that drawer underneath it's my little cereal box drawer.
Well, I didn't come in to eat breakfast. Good Lord. It's supposed to talk on this thing. I got to get back to work pretty soon. I got to close up down there. I ain't got but a 4 or 5 minutes an hour or something like that, and he's still going to, take an extra 30 minutes off of time card or however he works it out in the head. He says you get an hour off, and I'm going to take an extra 30 minutes off just because of what you're going to do. That's what it says.
He's giving you a podcast tax. Taking that off your paycheck?
I guess I didn't think of it as a tax. I think he just don't like it. So he just said, if that's what you're going to go do, then I guess I deserve it or whatever.
Jackie can't take money. Folks, Jackie, if you hadn't listened in a while, Jackie was mayor and then he ain't. Now he sold his store and made a lot of money, Nashville lawyers. He became mayor, paid businesses to stay in town like an idiot.
I'll just shut up. I don't need to hear the whole.
He got deposed as mayor. Now Ghostbird is mayor. Jackie is having to work like a common peon at the damn. Speaking of peons, how's the president going?
Good.
President Trump.
Don't.
Peon.
I don't even want to think about it. That makes me sick.
I just got that.
Just shut up. I don't want to hear about him. I don't need to hear all my life story every time I talk on here. I know it. I lived it.
So now Jackie works for Jockey, and Jockey apparently just takes what? How much he take? Like half a
half hour off because he said I'll give you an hour off to go do it, and I'm gonna take a half hour off for what you doing. That's how he says.
$3 or $4 he's taking right out of your paycheck just because he doesn't like podcasts.
I don't know, maybe something. And I'm on here. He's a damn sponsor. He's supposed to give me $25, and I ain't seen a dime of it yet. I guess this is part of the job. I think that's what it is. He don't have to give me $25 to hear him say it. He said that's part of your duties to go over there. But if it's part of my job, see, that's what don't make sense. And why are you taking 30 minutes off if I'm going a whole hour for that matter? If I'm gonna go sit there and talk.
Have you ever thought about going into business for yourself?
Huh?
You've let Jockey break you.
Oh, shut the hell! I gotta have a job. Gotta work somewhere in this way the world is now. I got someone. I got to take care of my wife. Everything else. I'll take it. He was nice enough to give me a job. So
where's that feisty, broken-toothed old man who would get in your face and say, "You go to hell"?
Huh?
You would tell people go to hell.
When I was mad or something, I didn't just make a habit of telling everybody to go to hell. People just didn't walk up and I said go to hell. It wasn't like a catchphrase or anything like that.
I think it was your catchphrase.
Well,
Because remember when you made them T-shirts and people were like, "What's it say on it? Go to hell."
Go to hell,
And
church.
you're like, "No, it's gonna say put that in your pocket now."
That's what I wanted. That's something I said that people didn't ever necessarily, and nobody else said it or took to it. But I still like it. So that's what I say when I give you change back. You come in. A jockey don't let me say it here. That's what I said in my store. He said, "That's stupid. Don't say that." So I just, here's your change. However much it is, tell them how much you put it in the hand.
If somebody came in and said, "Will you say it for me, Jackie?" Would you say?
I'd go outside or on my break or whatever it is. I can't say it. If I say it in the store,
what has happened to you, man? Cuck. You have been cucked by
I gotta
Jackie.
have a job, and that's whatever it is. People are treated a lot worse other places, and I'm up in age. I ain't gonna go to a Walmart. They don't run a cash register or anything there, and I go greet people or nothing like that. I ain't made for that. This is all I know how to do.
Now, can you greet people by saying "Go to hell"?
No, I don't greet people by saying "Go to hell." I get mad at something like that about somebody that knows or whatever, but I don't just walk around to people. Hey, you go to hell. I never did that. No, sir.
Here's how it'd be. Well, this is the old Jackie at Walmart. A few years ago, if you said, "Would Jackie ever be a greeter at Walmart?" I'd be like, "No," because somebody'd be up, "Hey, mister, can you tell me where you keep the ceiling fans?" You'd say, "Well, that's over on aisle 14. They go, "What aisle is it?" They say, "Go to hell."
No.
I ain't going to repeat myself. I got to
No.
stand up here in a blue damn vest all day looking like an idiot. You go to hell.
I wouldn't.
And you put that in your pocket.
I wouldn't do it. No. I would. If I was going to keep that job, I did not want.
But now here's another victim of Trump's America. Cucked by Trump.
Well,
Cucked by Jockey.
whatever it
Another
is.
big cuck. You're just a cuck, Jackie.
What?
You are a cuck.
A
Cuck
cuck.
number one over here, folks.
Just shut your mouth. Whatever it is. I got a job. At least I'm working. I'll take a little abuse in order. I'm up in
Not
age.
me.
I know you ain't. I know you ain't ever worked a damn day in your life.
Not if I have to be a cuck. I ain't going
Oh,
to. Unless I'm
shut your
actually
mouth.
getting paid to be a cuck. Like if somebody wanted to pay me, like, hey, let me fuck your girlfriend in front
watch
of
your
you,
mouth.
and I'll give you $100. Then yes, I would be a cuck.
Watch your mouth. I don't
and I
want
would
help.
take that $100.
Well,
And I'd
no.
I'm putting up an ad on FetLife.
What is it?
Huh? Folks, people, what is this? Year 7 of Trump's America?
Well,
Are we up?
feels like
Is this 2026? Trump's third term? Where are we? What year is it? What has happened?
I can't keep up day-to-days of it. I don't know. Before we get into that, I'm going to do my sponsor.
What post-apocalyptic warlord runs America these days?
Let me
Is it still Trump?
Let me do my sponsor. We figure out where we're at with Trump and the rest. I don't even like saying his damn name, the president. I'm going to call him the president.
Jackie, it is depressing. Let me tell you who your sponsor should be. It should be Jackie Brawls Market.
Oh,
or
shut
Jackie
up.
Brawls store.
That
or
ain't how
Jackie
it worked
Brawls.
out. It did it.
It
Rub
ain't
it in.
over yet. Look, I know I've spent 10 years telling you you had one foot in the grave and the other foot on a damn bottle of Geritol.
Well,
That's my favorite Ray Stevens song.
yeah.
One foot in the grave, another on a bottle of Geritol.
Yeah.
Well, I was... You know what? I was going to do a whole fake Ray Stevens song, and I said, time is precious.
I'd like a Ray Stevens song, real or fake, either one. I like him. He's good.
I'm just saying, people are depressed already, and they don't want to hear... People buying 1984 on damn Amazon.com.
Well, yeah.
The real world is depressing unless you're a Trump fan, and we still have some of those who listen to us. Sorry, you guys, for the next hour.
Yeah.
Not really. The world is depressing enough without Jackie demoralized, debased, and cucked. Cucked number one.
Shut your
cucked
mouth.
by Jockey. Cucked by Jockey.
Well,
Getting on here, you on Facebook, and we're like, resist. And in real life, you just like, yes, sir, Jockey, whatever you say.
well, that's a job I got to have. President's supposed to be working for me. That's a job where I'm working for somebody else, and that's my sponsor on here. I need to get that over with now because we get to talking too long and he listens to this and don't hear it right when he wants to.
Cuck.
Well, there's Jockey's Market. That's where work. It's all you got. You can get gas here now. They got like a deli food in there you can get.
Jackie hates the deli food because it's anti-Semitic.
Don't quit saying that. It's
It
not
ain't a
my
real
kind of
deli.
food. I don't hate it. It's not what I eat.
He
I don't
calls
like
it a deli, but it ain't like you can get. Like, do they got pastrami sandwiches?
Something like that. I don't know. Different loose meat, something. I don't know what he makes back
Just
there.
roast beef.
I didn't know to put it on the bun, pass it out there if I'm in the kitchen or the cash register, one or the other. But jockeys, come on down. If you like that kind of food, they got plenty of it. It's a little convenient market when you come in. You gonna, get your gas. Come in and get you a soda.
Don't drive off without paying for the gas. That comes out of Jackie's meager paycheck.
Oh, that happened one time, and I'm supposed to. My eyes are getting old.
Supposed to chase you down.
Well, I'm supposed to keep an eye on it out there. I look through the door, but I can't see everything, and that's I'm getting up there in age. I can't, If he needs to hire someone to be a lookout, so be it. He has somebody out there, but I can't do it. I can't go back there and put meat on a bun. Bring it up there, ring you up for it, give it that, and then make sure nobody run off with gas. That's not one man. That's not a one-person job.
And he also tells you to run off all the stray dogs.
At the back, yeah, he don't like them. There's a bunch of the dumpster back there. The dogs, some of them wild, some of them nice. While you get to know them after a while, after you chase them off so many times, you go, oh, there goes little Whitey. You just get different names for them.
If Jockey heard you calling Lil Whitey.
Nope. As long as I can call him whatever I want to.
First
as
off,
long as
it's
I keep
a little racist.
It's a little white dog. What am I supposed to call him? He look like a poodle dog or something, except he's dirty because you're homeless or whatever. Stray dog.
Okay. Honestly, if you were in the store, back in the back, and in the back was like the congregation of Murfreesboro's oldest African American church.
What?
Mount Plevna. And they were walking from the church, which butts up against Jockey's, and they were walking for their post-church snacks, and you were standing out there going, here, Whitey. Are you going to tell me you would stand there and do that in Trump's America? No. You got to rethink the names of your dogs.
I call them all just little Whitey, yellow dog.
No.
And great.
You can't do any of this. Look, that is your privilege talking that you
How
think you
is it? There's a yellow dog. I call him yellow dog. I don't have time to come up with full names. All I got time to do out there is scream something at him and make him run off.
Don't scream colors.
That's what.
Colors are tricky these days.
I'm not going to say the language that he says. He goes out there and says terrible things in the language he uses. So when he runs them off, he said, they'll go just, and I said, just go on out of here, little Whitey. Get on, yellow dog.
Okay, if you're telling Whitey to leave, that's okay.
I tell yellow. It ain't got nothing to do. Yellow dog. I tell yellow dog to go, and there's a gray one.
It's tricky. Just give them names.
I ain't got
Mike,
time to sit name.
Paul. Didn't name them after apostles or disciples.
All I know is it's not supposed to be in the dumpster. They're nice dogs. They just don't, they ain't got nobody to take care of them. Now, I scream at them sometimes, and occasionally I'll take something, but I'll make sure if I give them a little something, it goes way, way away from a dumpster. I don't want them to learn to go get the food elsewhere. Well, I was doing that till Jockey found out that, and he said, took that out of my pocket. And that was the leftover stuff that you can't even make a sandwich out of anymore. That's the stuff that gets thrown in the garbage. It would have got thrown in the garbage, and I took it out there and gave them dogs, and he jumped on me up and down.
Well, Mount Plevna told you that you could feed the dogs in their parking lot, so Jockey ain't got nothing to do with the Mount Plevna parking lot dogs.
He shouldn't. And I like a dog's fine. I'm just doing my job. It's not that I don't want, I want to have something. I'd take them all home if I could. I'd take every one of them home. But
Now that I think about it, did the Mount Plevna parishioners really enjoy it when you were telling Whitey to get out of here and screaming, get on, Whitey?
I don't pay attention. I don't know. They're busy coming out of church doing whatever they need to do. Now, it's not my business to,
I want to say everything doesn't need to be racial, but that just ain't the case. It just ain't the case in
Well,
America these days.
I can't do
That's
anything.
what
I don't know
privilege tells you.
Whatever it
do we
is.
have to make everything about race? Can't we just enjoy?
Ain't everybody else back there except on Sunday and Wednesday night. It's 2 or 3 cars, go there, but a lot of
Wednesday
people don't
night's
come.
always slow.
Wednesday night's people in there.
What's the busiest night for dogs?
I don't know about dogs. I'm talking about church. Dog's busy all the time. Dog got to stay busy, stay alive. Stray dog, you always got to stay busy, sniffing, walking and smelling. You know what to do. Find, something to eat. Stray dog always got to be busy.
Why don't you take them dogs home with you?
I can't afford, because I can't feed them the garbage. The garbage has to go in the trash can, has to go to waste. And I can't afford to feed. I'm lucky to feed me and Miss Bros right now. And if I could, I would, but I ain't able to do it. I hate to give them to the pound because you know what happens to them down there. I'd miss a little white and yellow dog, an old gray. You never think you be friends with something you screaming at to run away. You always out there, man.
I'm your friend. I'm your friend.
Well,
You always screaming at me to get away.
that's different. It ain't the same thing. They don't know any better. They just trying to eat. You know.
Look, nobody wants to listen to this podcast to hear about the old man who works for wages that cannot sustain him and his stroke wife and goes outside and starts to cry because the dogs can't eat the garbage.
Ain't nobody crying or anything.
This
They
world
sure
is
cry.
sad enough. This should be a happy distraction.
Well,
Good Lord. People are opening their wrists as they listen to this.
It is what it is. What do you want me to do about it? I got to work. Like, there's a lot of people in the same situation. You got to, you ain't got time to sit around and figure out how I feel about things. That's privilege right there. To sit back and go, I feel this way or that. I ain't got time to worry about anybody screaming at me. You got to go work. Worry about how I feel later on. Of course, anytime you got to feel anything, you want to fall asleep.
You are the saddest cuck in the world.
And you watch the news, and all that does is make you damn mad. But come on down to Jockey's. Besides the dogs out back, you got a lot of things, little knickknacks, everything you need, little Tennessee shirts and whatnot if you're a tourist or something like that. But mainly beanie weenies, cold beer, and Coca-Colas or whatever you want. It's just a store, You get gas, you come in, that's it. But they got a promotional thing going on. I mentioned it before. It's still going. Jockey dollars. You take those jockey dollars or the jockey bucks or whatever you want to call them, and they for every 3 jockey bucks is worth 1 real dollar. And when we start doing that, everybody's coming in like, I'll give me some of them jockey bucks, or you get a few. Every time you get something, you get a few. And it's just like a little fun thing you do, like Monopoly money. It's got Jockey's face on it. And, that's what we do. But now, since we come out with that, over up away, you can also get gas there. And I'm just saying that, I got no preference or anything like that. I work where I work, and I got to do my sponsor. So anyway, Jickey's started having Jicky bucks, Jicky dollars, whatever it is, with Jicky's face on it. And I don't know what the exchange, the currency exchange was for that over there, because I didn't have nothing to do with that promotion. But we know that it's going on, so we won't say right now. If you got some Jicky bucks, bring them on that week. They'll spend good here at Jockey's. So Jicky bucks, I think that's different. Now it's 1 real dollar. It's 3. For every $3 is 1 jockey dollar, and for every $1.50, that goes to Jicky dollars, but they still spend.
What?
The Jicky dollars are worth. You come in here and use.
Let's say I come in here and I have 10 Jicky dollars.
All right, so everyone.
How many jockey dollars can I get?
3 of those is 1.
1 jockey dollar. How many real dollars is that?
That's one. That's what I'm saying. That's a real dollar. 3.
I don't want real dollars. I want jockey dollars. I want to trade my jicky dollars for jockey dollars.
Now I'll have to get my pencil pen out or something like that, because that's a dollar. That is for now. I don't know how that goes with real money over there or over here for that matter. But I know it's $1.50's worth of a jockey dollar. A jicky dollar is here at Jockeys. Now, over at Jickeys, I don't know how much it's worth. I don't know first thing about it.
Do they take jockey dollars at Jickeys?
I don't know. Don't know first thing about it if I do or not. I'm just doing the sponsor like I'm supposed to. I see, that's it. If you bring in jicky dollars, it's worth $1.50 of a jockey dollar, which is
wait, a jicky dollar is worth more than a jockey dollar?
No, it's worth $1.03. 3 jockey dollars is $1.50 a jicky dollar. It's like a different currency, a different thing. You know.
Well, how much dollars is a jockey dollar?
I told you. Okay, 3 jockey dollars is 1 regular dollar.
Well, how much do I have to spend to get a jockey dollar?
That depends. I don't know. I mean, that's you know, if you want to you have to get you the little card to sign your name down. And I put a check on it, and then you start getting a little. You sign the card. I give you a card. You said I got my jockey dollars card. You show me the card like you would at a bank or anywhere else. You take out your jockey dollars, and then you run it through how many jockey dollars I get today, and it's different. That's a different taxation. That jockey's got that worked out. All I know is to run the card through, and it'll say this: you get 14 jockey dollars, which that's a lot. You usually don't get that many.
How much? That'd be a lot.
That'd be like somebody's going to the store. Either they get, diesel fuel, something like that. Or,
diesel fuel.
But also, if some people can't get down to Kroger's and they just have to come in here and shop. When you don't have time to go to a real grocery store, but you need to get groceries, so you go to the market grocery store. And there may have been a couple of times that they spent about $150, something like that in there.
Like going to the lake. Get you some beer.
Oh yeah, we're getting ready to go to the lake. You come
get
down.
Some beer.
He got kegs of beer back here.
Oh,
you can get call ahead.
Some sandwiches and some chips and some crackers and some snack cakes.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Go in there and get us. You can spend. You can run into some money in a convenience store if you go run in there and get me some snack cakes. And get me some chips. Get me some Lay's or some Gold. Get Lay's.
Yeah. Sour
cream and onion, but get the Golden Flake barbecue. Because Golden Flake's a better barbecue chip, in my opinion. And get some crackers, some snack crackers. Get some cheese crackers, like orange square crackers with the cheese in it, and the orange crackers with peanut butter in it. And also gonna get some of them little lemon cookies in the same. Them kind of same. Is that Lay's makes them little lemon cookies too?
They all come in the same truck. I don't know. He stocks them over there. I can't. I used to be in charge of that over at my store. I know how that happens. I don't know these people. They come in and deal with him. I just run the cash register.
Get the Little Debbie's, but if they got the Tasty Cakes, get the Tasty Cakes, and then go to the deli. Ask them if they got pastrami. If they don't, just get some at. They got potted meat. Get some at bean dip. Get some at cheese dip. Get some in big scoops.
That's deli. It's not my kind of food. It ain't got nothing to do with who eats it. It's just I don't eat it.
Get some honey buns plain and get some honey buns iced. And you're going to get us some sun drops and some cherry sun drops and some diet sun drops and some Mellow Yellers.
RC Cola got on.
Get some RC Colas and some Diet Dr. Peppers and get some that Pepsi 0 calorie and get some of them, all them good. They make Kick. They still make Kick.
I don't know if they do. I think I seen a couple here. I don't know. You did. If it was my store, I know exactly what's stocked. I know all that stuff. I just work cash register here.
Go to the Hispanic section and get the iced toast. That shit is good.
Yeah.
And get the pineapple chocolate Rolo things. Yeah. And get some Rolos.
And I have to. I can't eat while I'm there.
And get some mixed fruit.
Have to get it, and you can't even get it. This is another thing don't make any sense. She said, "Now you know if you bring your lunch or whatever it is you want." If I got off work, clocked out, everything, and I said, "Well, let me get a couple of these." She said, "No, you just got off. I can only get stuff when I come in on the day off. I get a little bit of a discount. Sometimes he pays me in jockey dollars if he's short on, whatever."
You gotta get another job.
Well,
man.
he'll let me use those at least like everybody else. I'm still getting,
You
I
should
don't
talk
know.
to Jicky or Jucky or somebody.
Well, I'm a man up my age, in my kind of shape, lucky to have a job anywhere. So I don't, that's a young man's thing. Man, go get a job. I'd planned on retiring, probably next year or something after my store, but I didn't, that ain't gonna happen. So
You should work at Cucky's Market.
right in.
So you have jockey dollars, Jicky dollars. None of this makes any sense. Apparently, there's some sort of debit card system also, and like a pocket calculator.
We'll take your Jicky dollars. That's all you need to know too. If you come to jockeys already, you know about jockeys dollars, jockey bucks, whatever you call it. Jicky dollars now. That'll spend here, but not as much. That's all you need to know.
And if anybody was looking for a dog, Whitey,
Little white, there's a little white yellow dog, and old gray.
I'm telling you, stay away from colors, man.
And one a German Shepherd dog. He seems mean. I don't have any name for him.
Whitey?
Bitey, yeah, that's what you'd want to call him, yeah. He looked like German Shepherd. It has German Shepherd in it if it ain't a full German Shepherd. It got something in him, yeah.
Oh, I bet you and Bitey be good friends.
Bring
Bring Bitey inside and say, Jockey, I'm going to sick this dog on you if you don't pay me what I'm worth.
what? Don't sick no dog on anybody.
So that's jockeys.
Jockey dollars takes Jicky dollars now. Jockeys takes jockey dollars and Jicky bucks. Bring it in and spend here.
I got a sponsor, Jackie. And folks, if you're listening, waiting for us to get to the news, it's coming. But Jackie does a sponsor, and I do a sponsor. And sometimes Jackie's sponsor takes half an hour, and then I got to come in.
It takes a half hour because you sit there and run your mouth through it. If you just let me do my damn sponsor, it'd be 5 minutes.
But let me tell you, we're going to talk about Donald Trump.
Oh,
Did you know he's the president now, Donald Trump? I don't think he's doing a good job.
he's not doing a good. He is two damn weeks in. I don't just.
Jackie, I got a sponsor this week. I think you really. Have you, folks, people, ever taken a look at yourself in the mirror and said, how in the hell did it come to this? Have you ever pulled a chair up to a selfie on your phone and just stared yourself in your baggy,
What?
sad eyes and said, Lord, help me. I am in rough shape. This is not what I had planned. This is not where I thought I would wind up. Jackie? You in particular should listen to this because I think you're feeling a lot of these feelings.
What is it?
Look at yourself in the mirror and say, what has gone wrong? What is the matter with me? Is it the lack of Jesus Christ in my life?
Well, yeah, maybe not me. No.
Or is it the presence of pants? Yes, folks, I am talking once again about naked church,
Oh hell.
of which I am the minister preacher. I am minister preacher Dunlap,
What?
and I run naked church.
You run it. You work at the other church you doing the
I am the
accountant.
church accountant at Mount Shepherd Pasture. But as I was sitting there going, how can I make more money doing this besides the money they pay me?
Wow.
I thought, well, I got keys, and I like to see naked people. And
Just
I could make money renting them towels to cover up the pews so the cushions don't get crusty. And folks, that is when I discovered that the Lord has been waiting to speak through me
what?
to naked people.
Oh, hell.
I have felt things before. I have felt the presence of the Lord, but I have never felt things like the things I feel at Naked Church. Folks, you're going to want to get on down there, and it's going to be in the mornings before church and in the middle of the afternoons after church. You know, the boring, clothed church.
Oh, you gotta wear clothes to go to church. That's blasphemous to go to naked church and say those two things together.
You
no,
are welcome.
I ain't coming to that.
To
Are you
Naked
crazy?
Church, and you can wear your clothes. But
I don't want to be around naked people on Sunday. That's the last thing I want to be around on Sunday.
We're all now. This is something I said last Naked Church, and everybody just fell out, just laughing, and their bellies shaking and breasts. And I said, this is what I said. I said, you know, there's people out there that sit in judgment of us, like Jackie Brawls.
Right.
Jackie Brawls sits in judgment in his ivory tower and says, well, those people out there worshiping the Lord, they're not as good as me because they're naked. And I said to them, well, you know what? We're all naked under our clothes.
I ain't got nothing. They just if you're going to be around me, put some clothes on. If they don't want to take your clothes off and go to church, so be it. That's crazy to me. I ain't going to go there. I won't have anything to do with it. It's borderline blasphemous, I think, because there's something.
I think what's blasphemous is you going to church with clothes on. How about that?
Hell.
How about that?
I don't go to church as near as often as I should be. First one to admit it. But when I do go, you better damn well sure believe I got clothes on.
Well, that's your problem.
Well, it
Think
ain't
about
my problem.
How you're born, Jackie. How are you born? Naked as a jaybird.
Oh, shut your mouth.
And when they find you collapsed on the bathroom floor, you're going to be naked again.
Just
you're
shut
naked
your
coming
mouth.
in, and you're naked going out, and you are naked at Naked Church.
I'd kilo right here. I'll have my damn overalls on. No, sir. I know how I'm going. I ain't naked unless I'm in a shower bathtub or not all the way naked. Go to the bathroom. The bathroom is the only place that's it, and it stays in there. And any kind of nakedness stays in there. Don't come out of the bathroom. Stays in there for whatever reasons.
Well, all I know is that the Lord is working through me to bring naked people closer to God.
The Lord ain't got nothing to do with that, I'm telling you. The Lord ain't got nothing to do with you, let alone naked.
If the Lord didn't want me to make $100 extra a week renting thin towels to naked parishioners, then explain to me the past couple weeks.
When the good Lord comes down from heaven and he says, all right, everybody's forgiven, go on back to like Adam and Eve, whatever, then I'd consider it. But no, sir, the reason we got clothes on is because Adam and Eve tempted the snake and under the garden, all of that. And that's because in that part of the Bible, there's branch, something covering up, leaves or whatever, but that's when people were naked after the snake, devil ate the apple. After that, everybody had to put clothes on.
That's giving the snake too much power. To us in Naked Church, we say, well, the snake come along and the apple and that whole incident.
Yeah.
That robbed us of our choice. And Jesus said freedom of choice is important in the Bible somewhere, I think. And we said, well, I choose
He
to
don't
be
say
naked.
anywhere in New Testament. Now, I don't read the Bible as often as I should. I know parts of it, know this here. But, the good parts, certain parts I know. But I don't remember anywhere in the good book in the New Testament as far as Jesus saying anything about being naked.
Yeah, because as far as we know, everybody was naked in the New Testament.
No.
How do we know that they wouldn't? Maybe it was just so commonplace to be naked, walking around just naked with Jesus.
Jesus wasn't naked. You shut your damn mouth. I'm going to knock the hell out of you.
I believe, and this is...
You say this for the church, because I don't want to hear it right here. No, sir. I ain't getting docked 30 minutes paid to sit here and you talk about Jesus being naked.
Well, you come on down to Naked Church and you see me a preaching
I'm not going to go
and a
there anywhere
jumping
near.
and a flopping.
I'm not. Just shut up.
If you ain't been to Naked Church, then you don't understand what it means when people say the laying on of hands.
I don't want to know what that means.
So, folks, come on down. This is Minister Preacher Dunlap talking to you. If you want to get as close to God as you can, just think about it. If you got clothes on, that's a layer between you and Jesus. Did you hear that, folks? I got to write this down. Clothes is just a layer between you, because I can get closer to Jesus naked than you can.
That's respectful. Jesus don't want naked people coming up to him.
Then why did he give me all this body?
To put clothes on. Plus off, it didn't give you all that. A lot of that you earned on your own damn time.
Jesus made Taco Bell.
Well, no, he didn't.
Indirectly.
No.
He gives us ideas and beans.
He didn't make Taco Bell, and he ain't naked, so leave it at that. I'm not going to your church. You believe whatever you want to there. You got freedom of religion. Supposed to in this country. You're supposed to have freedom of religion anyway. So y'all go in there and take your clothes off, do whatever. I don't have anything to do with it.
I do need your help.
No, I ain't helping you with nothing naked.
The washing machine, Granny's washing machine broke. I need to wash these towels. So I'm going to come over your house later.
No, you are not. No.
I can go to the laundromat, but that's cutting into my profits.
I don't care anything
I got to
about
wash
your
all
damn
these Jesus face towels.
Nope. You go to...
Some people, if I said, I'm going to bring about 30, 40 Jesus face towels over your house, people be like, yes, please. That sounds like a blessing from the Lord. I want all them pictures of Jesus on all them towels.
Just...
Here in my house. And you're like, no.
No, because I know where those towels are going. And if you've got Jesus' face on it, no.
We turn it around.
It don't matter whether it's in the front or the back. It don't matter how you got your naked on it. It's still on it. I don't care. And shut up. I don't want to hear about this.
Anytime somebody tells you it don't matter if it's in the front or in the back, it does. So, folks, that's Naked Church. Come on down.
Yeah,
get the spirit.
Stupid.
Take your pants off. Don't let anybody see you. Bring your own towel. But if not, I can give you one for $5.
Don't let anybody see you. You're right. Yeah.
And
when
you pass the plate around, don't do that gag that Ronnie tried to do last time. Like, hey, Minister Preacher Dunlap, I put a extra big check in here. Can you reach in here and grab it? And I was like, okay, Ronnie.
Just shut up.
Like, oh, there you go again.
Shut up.
That ain't a check. We have fun like that. That's the kind of thing that would make other people uptight in a real church if you put your dick in a collection
Shut
plate.
your mouth. I don't want to hear about this church anymore. That ain't a sponsor anymore. No.
It's my church. I can sponsor.
No.
I'll pay myself $25. Here, let me write myself a check.
Well, you got freedom of that religion. I got the freedom to say that religion is about borderline blasphemous. So that's it. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. However you want to look at it, but somebody gonna keep her clothes on this end anyway.
Yeah, that's just... You know, when the pilgrims come over here, a lot of Indians looked at them and said, I don't understand what they're talking about with this Christianity. And now, look what happened.
What?
Naked Church.
Just shut up.
Sorry, Naked Church.
I don't want to hear about it.
Naked Church.
Just...
Folks, I forgot we played the song up top. Jackie, what a week. What another week. Last week we did a whole week full of podcasts talking about the news, and this week we took a break.
It's just damn Tuesday. Good God.
Yeah, it hadn't even been a week.
A day feels like a damn week. A week feels like a year. It's just... I come to a realization, though. I'd get on here and I'd cuss him till I think he's a loud mouth Yankee know-it-all.
Jackie, former conservative.
You Democrat.
Would you say you're a former conservative or you're still a conservative?
I'm what conservative used to be, I guess. I'm what conservative when I grew up. Ronald Reagan, a little bit of Daddy Bush, a lot of George W. Bush. That's conservative to me. But I don't know what it is now. But I get so mad, huff and puff, whatever you call it, said myself, and I say, you're wasting my damn energy. I'm being mad all the time. I ain't mad at the right person, because being mad at Trump's like being mad at one of them dogs out, it don't know any better. You scream, holler at the dog, still gonna come back to eat like a baby or something, a crazy person or whatever. He don't know any better.
Being mad at Whitey is how we got Trump.
Well, it's just a waste of time. Who you need to be mad at are all them damn senators and congressmen, all Congress just standing right there beside him laughing. And I know damn well what an idiot he is, or they should know better. I guarantee you if any of them raised children, and any of them children acted like Trump in their house to their daddy or mama, they'd get boxed by the ears. Except some are liberal, make them take a time out, whatever it is. But they stand up beside this one and just smile and, oh, you know him. He just that's how he is. Well, he lies every damn 5 minutes. Yeah, I know that.
You just got a bunch of people in Washington on the Republican side who are scared to death because they don't understand how their voters voted for Trump. They're scared of the Tea Party people. Used to be Tea Party.
Be a damn man. Quit being scared. Be a man. Stand up.
There's women. There are some women.
They can stand up too.
They either scared or they have weird theories, like Paul Ryan or Steve Bannon. And their theories are about like white America or cutting taxes. And sometimes they complement each other. Sometimes the Paul Ryans and the Ranch Priebus's and the Steve Bannons hate each other, and sometimes they work together. It's like if you had 3 babysitters. If you had a giant baby, like in one of them cartoons, a giant baby who liked to pick fights with judges and Mexicans.
Everybody, just a baby just hollering, I don't like you. He's lying, and then you call him a lie, and he said, you're a lie. I mean, it's a damn 4-year-old toddler in there.
And one of your babies, you had to hire 3 babysitters because he's such a big baby. And one of the babysitters is a white nationalist. And one of the babysitters has some Ayn Randian designs on Social Security. And one of the babysitters is a longtime Republican weasel. And they're trying to figure out how to use this giant tantrum throwing asshole baby to get what they want out of government. And we don't know who's going to win this fight. Is it just the baby? Or is it one of his weird babysitters?
They don't like each other either. None of them like, I guarantee you. Somebody leaking all this stuff that's going on inside the White House. You know that's bad news.
Trump got mad. He saw Steve Bannon had a good week last week, and we all thought he was president. He was running the show.
Yeah.
Then he gets on the cover of Time magazine, and now it seems like maybe that slowed his roll a little bit because Trump don't like anybody on the cover of anything. Even if it was the cover of Asshole magazine and Steve Bannon was on it.
Trump say, I need to be on that. Why am I looking at this? Well, good. I hope they're fussing over magazines. That's good.
There was this article that come out in the New York Times. They said it wasn't real. Said it was fake news.
They say everything that they don't like. They said polls. Any poll that ain't in his favor is automatically fake. That's what crazy, dictator stuff like that overseas.
You think he was joking, maybe?
He ain't funny.
Like maybe was there an LOL at the end of that treat?
As soon as he became president, there was something about him. I'll be honest. He used to laugh at me, say this or that, and I regret doing it. But now that he's where he's at, he ain't funny to me anymore.
Some of these articles say he's just wandering around the house in his robe. When he gets down to Florida, that's when the tweets come. When he feels comfortable.
He can stay in Florida.
The White House is probably not a good place. I mean, it probably smells old.
Well, one of them said
Musty.
they can't even turn the damn lights on or something like that. And I thought that's a joke story or something. I said, no, that's for a real newspaper.
Who's going to admit, if everybody's enemies in Trump's White House, who will admit that they don't know how to turn on the lights? They'll all just sit there going like, no, I won't sit in the dark. Oh, yeah, I like sitting in the dark, too. Because if one of them says, I don't know how to turn on the lights, it'll be in the New York Times the next day.
Yep. You said it right there. That's what it's like every day. Hell, he ain't going to make it. How old is he? He's 70 damn years old. His body going to get, because he's just mad all the damn time. And it ain't been, but this is week number 3. And it already feels like we've done 8 Watergates.
When does he go back out on the road?
And that's what is going to make him happy. That's going to be the only thing he's going to like, is go out there and everybody scream his name. And, let's be honest, people that like him, they'll enjoy that too. It won't just be him.
Going on O'Reilly, I think he likes things like that.
And like I said, they're figuring out, because I saw old Kellyanne Conway went on CNN, and she went on there at the tail between the legs. She was like, being nice. You guys have done great work on this. It didn't, usually she gets mad.
CNN wasn't going to let her on anymore.
That's right. Well, they're realizing as much as they like Fox don't go all over the world like CNN goes all over the world. So they realize that the only thing that other people, only information they're getting on them, it ain't none of it good. And it ain't necessarily CNN's fault either, because it literally isn't any good.
I heard Morning Joe. Trump watches Fox, and Morning Joe talks about what's that little weasel who wrote the Muslim ban law? Stephen Weasel.
Stephen Weasel,
Little
yeah.
Stevie Weasel.
Yeah.
Like, this is how you poison Trump's mind against you. You get Morning Joe to say something about, damn, Steve Bannon.
Oh,
Who controls the White House? Looks like it's Steve Bannon. And then Trump be like, Steve Bannon does not control the White House. You can tell what Trump watches by what he tweets.
He got about 4 or 5 TV. Remember, Elvis did that too. Remember, did you go Graceland? You ever go Graceland? Go in the TV room. There's a bunch now. They're old TVs. Now TV's real big. But I guarantee you, Trump watching everything. Just always. They're saying my name. What are they saying about me? I won't know. Nixon, it took him a while to get to that point. Trump just right out the gate, just right, who's saying this, and what's this, and just.
If Trump shot a TV with CNN on it, his approval rating would double overnight.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem. I'll tell you, if you want to people are getting a little bored by Trump, his approval ratings may be going down a little bit, not that high for no grace period for President Trump, but if you want. We have not seen this a lot. We ain't going to get him in church. We ain't going to get him praying.
No.
We ain't going to get him. He'll talk about Jesus as like a weapon to use against Muslims.
Or schools.
But if you want to get his approval rating up, give him a gun. Just have him casually take one out in an interview or at a press conference. Just, I hope you don't mind. I just need to. Oh, that's better. Put the gun on the table.
Just
shooting at something. Like threaten somebody with it. That would make him like 10 points more popular if he threatened someone with a gun.
He's threatened them already. He just ain't got the gun.
He said he ruined somebody's career at the sheriff's conference. He should have actually taken a gun from a sheriff and shot a couple rounds into the ceiling and said, now I'm sheriff of America.
Yep. Wouldn't surprise me if he did.
Whose career was he going to ruin?
I don't know. I think he's Republican too. He just said, "Tell me that." That's like Godfather or something. Tell me who they are. I'll take care of this SOB.
What is a sheriff's meeting anyway?
I don't know. You just say, are y'all arresting everybody, keeping them in jail? Good job, whatever it is. I don't know. We need good sheriffs, so I understand having to have a sheriff's meeting. What a sheriff meeting is to him, God only knows. Probably just what you described. Who can I get for you? He just in there. You guys are the best. I tell you what. If anybody mess with you, you tell me the name. Now, there's certain parts of how this country is set up as far as laws are concerned, Constitution and things like that. Now, the sheriff aspect, he likes sheriff. I tell you what he don't like judges. He loves sheriffs. Get as many sheriffs around him as he can. But he sure don't. He respects the law enforcement on that end, but he sure don't. He don't move up a ladder.
What was Boss Hogg?
He was everything, wasn't the judge? Everything. Wasn't the judge and mayor, something like that?
Was he county commissioner? Was that what it was? Something weird.
He's in charge, whoever it was. I think I saw him, with a gavel sometime or another.
Trump in that room was like Boss Hogg with like 30 Roscoes.
Yep.
Can you imagine 30 Roscoes?
Some of them sheriffs, don't call Roscoe's silly funny. Some of them sheriffs are fine gentlemen, have to go to that, so don't, hold it against them. I feel bad for everybody having to go. Everybody mad at the football player on the Super Bowl. And I didn't watch that game. It sounded like a good game. That sounded crazy as hell to me. But there's a fella playing on the Patriots team, but one player, he don't want to go. And I used to get mad about that. Used to be, now that's the president. I don't care whether you like him or not. You go president. But that's, Trump's, no, sir. Say his name again. Wish I hadn't said it. Presidents ruin that sort of thing, so I don't blame anybody for not going up there. I wouldn't want to be near him. It sounds awful.
Atlanta lost the Super Bowl. You remember when Atlanta was, all the TV shows were set in Atlanta?
Yeah, a bunch of them used to be,
70s, it was Carter Country. Was that was in Georgia.
That's Georgia. It wasn't necessarily Atlanta, yeah.
But remember they moved Lobo, Sheriff Lobo, he went to Atlanta?
He moved up, went on to big city, yeah.
Was that it? Was that or those only?
There's more of them. I don't remember all the names of all those. You see somebody, a detective, somebody running around Atlanta.
Where did Enos move to?
I can't remember. He went to a big city. I don't remember which one. Maybe. Probably semi California. Trump don't like California. And normally I would say that's a good thing, but anything he don't like, I don't like. I don't like what he don't like or when he says he don't like something, it kind of makes me like it. And that's another reason I want him out of office.
I know by the time he gets done, you're going to like everything you used to hate, and you're going to hate everything you used to like.
It's confusing times of living, I tell you. A man my age and facilities the way they are don't need to be going through this.
So, the travel ban, judge struck it down. Trump said, so-called judge, if somebody gets blown up, it's the judge's fault. That's a little weird. Then some defenders said it was just his feelings. It's his feelings on the thing, but it's really not your feelings when you're the president. I mean, this is new territory. Like, if that's just your feelings... I mean, is the president tweeting just a feeling or a proclamation or a threat? Law?
Hell, he don't even know.
Is this Trump's fault or Twitter's fault? Racism's fault? I don't know. Betsy DeVos got Mike Pence made history
by
voting Betsy DeVos in, and now we don't have to worry about history anymore because children will never learn anything.
No.
I don't know if that's true. Schools are outlawed. Let me just see if I got this straight. Schools are outlawed. Knowledge equals ignorance. Truth equals tweets.
And all negative polls are fake.
Negative polls are fake. You can only learn via Twitter at home. Here's what you can learn via. Making lunch. You can learn math by cutting up carrots and making tunas. I made 2 tuna sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's
You
homeschool math.
Cut them in half, yeah.
But now there's 2. Go in there and make Daddy a pie, and that'll be your homework. It's homeschool math.
If that's the only way I can learn it, good,
What's for dinner? 2 meatloafs? A+. Good job cooking and learning, ladies. Also, you can learn via the kitchen, the Bible, or the Twitter. But you're going to save a lot on school books, except for the companies that make Bible school books.
I wouldn't put past you. I hope I'm dead to the ground when they open up Twitter schools.
Hashtag, I don't know.
Any kind of school he's ever been, didn't he have to pay out how much money he had his university? Any kind of school he sets up or thinks it, associated with.
Well, now we got a Secretary of Education with a lot of learning to do. The Borowitz Report.
What is it?
Listen, Jackie, I can't help it if kids are fucked.
Hey, watch your mouth.
It's just the way things are. I'm tired of being outraged over it. I can't help it. What am I supposed to do?
I ain't got no children
Mike Pence
in school, so
What, did anybody think Mike Pence was going to vote against her?
Of course, I thought he's halfway decent too. I thought he's like, you get rid of Trump, okay, Mike Pence, all right, but he just defending him, going on TV and saying that it just. See, anytime you defend Trump, you just lose all him, and ain't no integrity. Got no respect for you after that, because I know that you saw the same thing I just saw, didn't you? Of course, then they tell you no, they didn't, because what you saw was fake.
What I saw was real.
Yeah.
When they write the Bible school cookbook history lesson on Russia, we're going to be surprised at how nice they were. And some of the great recipes you can take to the dinner on the grounds.
Probably.
Maybe get some borscht in there. Like, what'd you make for dinner on the grounds this Sunday, Meemaw? I made a tuna casserole and some damn borscht. Praise be to Putin. Amen. Do you remember when Frederick Douglass said that Russia was awesome?
Pitiful.
If Trump doesn't know who somebody is, he'll just be struck from the record.
Pretty much.
There will be no history of Rosie O'Donnell's time as one of America's top box office second bananas. It'll be like she wasn't even in that Meg Ryan movie.
What is it?
You know, that Meg Ryan movie. Where she's the editor and she sends Meg Ryan to find out why Tom Hanks is so sad.
He always sad, isn't he?
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Cries all the time.
Even if he's happy, he's a little sad.
Sad, yeah, something going on all the time. He's
something
sick.
Behind the happiness.
I thought she's on TV. I don't remember her movies. She had TV shows.
If she was your friend in a movie, it'd be like, oh, Rosie, damn baseball players. People were like, oh, Rosie. There was a stretch in the mid-'90s.
I only remember her on a TV movie where she was, had special needs or whatever it was. She was in some movie on TV.
The View?
No, not The View. She was playing the part. She was mentally challenged or whatever. How you supposed to say it?
The View?
No, I don't remember. Maybe that's what's called. The sister go pick her up, get her out of trouble. Oh, she'd always go in the commode store.
Was her sister Barbara Walters?
It might have been. I can't remember whose sister. I remember her though. She did good in it. She was fine, but she played the part like she's supposed to. But that's the only movie I seen her. I seen her on a talk show. Now I seen that.
Oh, and that's when if you want to know what was on Broadway in 1998, you want to watch the Rosie O'Donnell show.
She used to be on every afternoon, didn't she?
And now she's just waiting for the gulag. Which, that's pretty much, if you want to, what was America like in the late 2000s? 2010s? The late 2010s? What year is it? 27? What was America like in the late 2010s? Like, just waiting for the gulag. And for one thing we got going for us, they're going to have to work their way through a lot of popular media before they come to our podcast. So we will have time, I think, to hide in the woods.
I'll still be doing it. If they gonna put me in jail for doing this, they can come get me now. I'll go to jail. They can't tell me what I can say or what I can't say. It's still that kind of America.
Somebody drop a dime on us. Somebody be like, I told them to stop talking about Trump. We should apologize now. Don't drop a dime on us. I know it's time to resist and stand up, but also I don't use your privilege to speak out on behalf of those less. But I don't want to go to a gulag.
I don't want to go, but I will. No one's gonna tell me what I can say, what I can't say.
I don't want to go, but I probably look. I don't know what I'm capable of. I'll just say it. I have depths of darkness within me, and who knows how low I will sink. I like to think that I will stand up and strike a blow for the oppressed, but Lord knows I may fold like a card table. I hope I never have to find out. I don't think I'm a nice person. I don't think I'm strong inside. I don't think I have what it takes to make it through this administration. I hope I just have to be on this stupid podcast and make my lame jokes about Steve Bannon's skin condition. Because when they call me into court, I'll probably just be like, I'll be like one of them people who sold out during the damn 50s communist riders.
I remember that shit years ago, yeah.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be.
I ain't gonna take me. I'm old. I'm gonna kill over anyway. So I just might as well,
I want to be Schindler's List. I don't want to be damn Leni Riefenstahl. Tall and blonde.
Who?
But while there are no stakes, I will proudly stand here on this podcast and say, fuck you, Trump.
Hey, watch your mouth. You don't say it like that. Say it another way. Say, stick it, buddy.
Stick it, buddy,
yeah.
You motherfucker.
Watch your mouth. Don't say that. Say, I hate with you, mister. That's it.
I have had it with you, you son of a bitch.
Watch it now. Say SOB at least. Say SOB.
You SOB.
I say that now. I've been...
Fuck you in the fuckhole.
I'm not going to listen to that. I don't care how much you don't like him. Just shut your... Not that language. Then you just acting just like him.
But when they come in with the guns, will I be this strong? Pray for me, folks. Pray for me.
Everybody needs to be prayed for these days.
So, what else? Trump said press didn't cover the damn terrorists.
He's lying. He literally lies every day. He said
put out a list of all the terrorist attacks that the press didn't talk about.
But they did talk about He's told all the sheriffs the crime rate, the murder rate's higher than it's been in years and years. That's just wrong. That ain't that way. Is what they said. The law enforcement, the people who do the damn job, who's supposed to know, they put out these things, and that ain't the case. But I guess if you're a sheriff and you just figure if you're gonna go meet him, you probably gonna get lied to at some point or another.
Nobody cares.
And nobody give a damn. I know what I care.
People who hate Trump care. People who like Trump don't care. How do you argue with that?
Now, all presidents lie. Everybody said all presidents lie. Like all these people like to admit, yeah, well, but not every day over something that you don't have to.
If you're going to be a lying president, like cover up something. Don't just be like, people who don't like me, that's not real.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Paid protesters.
Like I said, it's crazy. Don't waste his being mad at him. He don't know any better. This is all he's ever known his whole life. He ain't gonna change now. He's 70 damn years old. That's done gone.
Yeah, 70-year-old Scrooge changed, but that involved ghosts.
Yeah. That's Christmas too. He don't.
And it's Christmas.
He don't.
Everybody's sentimental at Christmas except for Trump. I don't know. Does Trump cry? Do you think Trump cries?
Probably by himself.
In his robe.
Nobody around him. Probably when he gets mad, then probably I say he gets mad when people are around and screams this, and this, and that's how it all winds up in the paper the next damn day. But when he by himself and old moments all by himself, that robe is damp with
tears and sweat.
Because damn well all these people, that's all they ever wanted to be was on magazines and famous and all. And now all the famous people none of them like him. He mad at California, all those people. That's who he wants to be with, those people. He was looking forward to being the president and inviting all of these movie star people there, and there's a few that'll go. But he wants to, that's why he gets so mad at that. That's where he wants to be.
He has not put out the worst gay stuff on gay stuff yet.
That's a little girl does that or something.
But he will.
She can't be around there forever.
He'll get mad at them eventually, too. I mean, that's still a part of...
It's the first time gay people have a march or something like that, he's going to sit there and sit on TV and say, all I did for them. I said in front of the world not to kill them with machine guns. They don't know who they're messing with.
You get on TV now, he sends out his surrogates. They say, fake news. Our buddy Sebastian Gorka.
Oh, good Lord. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about because I can't stand that man. You showed me him on the computer on CNN. I can't look at that man. That's the worst one.
Sebastian Gorka says fake news. They're going to keep calling stuff they don't agree with fake news, and that's just the way it is. Sebastian Gorka is racist Frasier.
Yeah.
He looks and sounds like he's in disguise. He is the worst, weaseliest, oiliest, most disgusting to look at and hear.
I think he may be the worst one. I'd listen to Priebus talk a little over him. He got a fancy Fraser accent and just snooty and like I'm going to say, do it or won't.
Fake news is going to be fake news. And that's just the way we're going to call news fake news. That's just the way it's going to be. I hate to tell. He's always lecturing people. It's just like so like just hard to. Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but blah, blah, blah.
He's the worst one. I'll listen to them over him.
But we didn't understand why the South likes Trump. To me, he's worse than Trump because he's British. He's Andy Kaufman's British man almost. He's British. He talks down to you, and he looks awful. He's like the combination of everything the South should hate.
What you got on his face? It's like what do you call it? Goatee?
It's a goatee, but it ain't a cool goatee like the guy at the service station has.
Yeah.
It ain't like a backwards baseball hat goatee.
No.
It's a goatee that makes you want to punch it. It's like it's like an asshole target. Like, I'll put this goatee, this pretentious goatee on my face so that people have a target. Like, it doesn't, I can't even the fake voice isn't, I'm doing Bane, and he's 100% asshole. I don't even think it's British. I don't think it's a real accent. Supposedly he went to, got his PhD in Hungary. None of this makes any sense. He cannot be a real person. Like, if Trump, like I said on the last podcast, seemed designed to be everything that liberals hate, he's like one step beyond.
Yeah.
He's not even somebody that liberals hate. He should be something that everybody hates.
Yep.
Pretentious and European. And awful.
Fraser was funny. Fraser make you laugh because, he had his family. I don't want to see this man's family.
So for all I know, we thought nobody would like Trump, and then everybody likes Trump. So for all we know, everybody in the South is like, honey, get in here. Gorka's on. Who is that? I like what he says and the way he says it.
Well, he told them off air, didn't he? Listen to old Gorka.
Come on in here, kids. Gorka's on TV.
Why she talk so funny, Daddy?
'Cause that's how the truth sounds.
Oh.
For all I know, kids in sleeping bags with Gorka on them.
What's that on his face?
That's a truth beard. He may be, I don't know if he's as Dukes of Hazzard popular in the South, but he may be Coy and Vance popular in the South.
I don't know why anybody like him. I won't get up.
I guarantee you ain't going to see a kid walk in here with a damn Sebastian Gorka shirt on. Like, who's that on there? It's damn Sebastian Gorka. He tells the truth. We have to fight radical Islam.
And old Gorka. Turn the TV off. He comes on. Just turn it off.
Well, that was the Gorka segment of our show. Anything else you want to talk about, Jackie?
I can't keep up with it all. It did 20 damn things. I don't know. We went to court, going to find out about the ban. The lawyer's going to argue over it. That's the big thing. I don't know what else. It'll be twice as bad tomorrow. Just wait and see.
I'm sorry, folks. Is it preachy? Are we hitting the same thing over and over again? It's a weird time. Should we be coming up with different takes? Like, we brought up the Dukes of Hazzard and the Andy Griffith Show in like every one of these, and it doesn't make it any better. I don't know how.
No.
I don't know. I don't have any more analogies. It doesn't make any sense. It's infuriating. It's like you're watching. I'm out. I'm dry.
You done? All right.
Now's the time that we both have to go. Our podcast come out really great, we know. Our time is at an end, so until we meet again, we'll just have to say goodbye, friend. Saying bye-bye always brings us down. But our bags are packed and we have to leave town. A postcard to you we will send if a stamp to us you'll lend, so we can write and say goodbye, 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 goodbye.
I'm tired.
That was a pretty good podcast, I thought.
I can't tell it.
Do you think they're getting the fact that we don't like Trump?
I don't know if we're stressing it hard enough. I don't know how to say it clearly. You get so mad, you get you caught up in your thoughts, and you won't word it just right. I don't know if either one of us is conveying just how we feel in this particular moment in terrible American history.
I felt like we had better stuff on Gorka too. Like I really wanted to. See, it's Bane. It's not Bane. I mean, Bane would be an improvement over Gorka.
He seemed like a mean phraser. That pretty much sums him up. Or the fancy talking, but mean fancy talking. Not funny, not nice, just mean.
Not even mean, just an asshole. Just like,
Why? They
like
don't
if
say
you're
it
in a
that
bar
way.
next to him, it's not even like, why'd you punch Sebastian Gorka? Was he being mean to you? He wasn't being mean. It was just something. Everything he said was like putting me down, but he never said anything that actually put me down. He just like, well, if you, I can't even.
He's the
We'll
worst
work
one.
on next week. We're really gonna take him. We're really gonna get Sebastian Gorka.
If we're lucky, he won't be on TV between now and then.